Welcome back. Now that we've reached a level of somewhat advancement in our DuctQuote drawings, we're going to talk about a few things that can really speed up and automate some of the process. Now, often in duct systems, you'll have components or even entire sections that repeat. DuctQuote can speed that up as far as you're drawing your system by using the cloning function. Now, it can be used on both duct as well as equipment and entire sections. So let's look at cloning a section of duct first. Let's create a new layout. And we'll call this layout 3. And 30 by 30 will be fine. We'll use duct again. And I'm going to start with creating a 12-inch trunk. And I'm going to set it about 10 feet from the ground. Okay. And this first piece we'll draw at 60 inches. All right. So now I'm going to draw a branch, a 4-inch branch, and I'm going to place it about 10 inches from the inlet. So right about there. I'm going to come out 4 feet and go ahead and break that in. And then we're going to put a drop on this. It's going to have a 5-foot vertical drop. And then we're going to move this 2 feet back towards the trunk. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is add 2 feet of flex hose to that. And as you recall, in edit mode, we simply edit the inlet side of that. We add a hose adapter, and we get our flex hose. Now, while we're in edit mode, let's go ahead and add a full cutoff to that vertical section. All right, so as you can see now, we have a drop that would attach to a piece of equipment, a machine, horizontally. But what if we had 4 identical machines all lined up? Well, this is where that automation comes in. So I'm going to position this, and I'm going to use my box selection tool down here in the bottom left. And I'm going to select everything except that end little piece, and then I'm going to clone it. Then I'm going to use my arrows. I'm going to click and drag, and I'm looking for that yellow dot right there that will allow it to connect. And then while it's all still selected, I'll clone it again. And we'll do the same thing. And then again for our final 4th drop. And there we have it. Now, how do we know that our gates all went in? Well, I can turn on the icon and I can see that all 4 of them are showing our accessory icon. And as we know, we're adding flow as we go along. We'll need to calculate this. And I'll do that in automatic mode. And there we have it. All 4 drops sized correctly, ready to go. Now you can clone. And remember, this works on equipment too. If we had actually drawn in the piece of equipment for this first one, we could have included it. So watch this next segment that's coming up to learn a few tricks about accessories and fittings and how to add them, like we did here.